you may have noticed I've been very quiet on social media since the middle of August. That's because I took a few weeks off to spend with my family, as my tiny one is starting school next week, and I wanted to spend as much time with her as possible, making some lovely memories before she started. My plans were a bit scuppered when we found out we had to go into a second lockdown for 2 weeks, as Mr. GBG has got to go into the hospital on Friday for a quick procedure. Those of you that have been following me for a while know that Mr. GBG has got some complex health conditions, which means that unfortunately hospital stays and appointments and visits are kind of part and parcel for our life, and it's completely normal for us. It's not easy, but we're kind of used to it now, so we just kind of work everything around it and go through it that way, really. So although we were in lockdown, we did have lots of fun. There was lots of baking. I put the tent up in the garden. We watched lots of Disney movies and did lots and lots of arts and crafts. So I think she had a really good time, and I'm just pleased that we managed to have that time together before she starts school next week. Although I was supposed to be taking time off, I had obviously realised that the first day of school boards would be ramping up towards the end of August, which they did. So it meant that I was still working, but just from when she'd gone to bed or before she got up in the morning, so it wasn't quite so bad. She didn't really realise that I was still working. And we had a huge cataclysmic nightmare last week when I came down to just print off some orders, and I found that my 10-month-old PC had decided to break, and it wasn't a nice quick easy break that I could fix. It was a huge blue screen of death break, so it was a major hardware failure. So I spent, I don't know, probably most of Monday and Tuesday trying to fix it, but it was completely beyond my expertise, and in the end I had to give in and realise that luckily it was still just under warranty. It had to be sent off for repair, and as this is the second time in less than a year that a PC or a laptop has broken on me and Mr. GBG decided that it would be best to buy a refurbished backup PC just in case. So that's what we did, and thank goodness we did, because although I was assured that I would have my PC back working again in just over a week, I've been advised this morning that it's been delayed. I don't actually have any details on what the specific problem was, but luckily the refurbished PC arrived within, I think it was 2 days, and I managed to get back up and running pretty much straight away. I did have quite the backlog by then, but I still managed to fit it all round, making sure that I could spend time with tiny one and trying not to get too stressed. So because we've been in lockdown for the last 2 weeks, it's meant that I can't go to the post box. So luckily my wonderful mum and my fantastic mother-in-law have kind of stepped into the breach, and they've come round pretty much every day to pick up some orders for me and just drop them in the box up at the top of the road. So it's meant that there's been no delay on orders and I could continue working, which has been fantastic. So a big thank you to them for helping me. Family is extremely important to us, and we are very lucky that we've got some awesome family members, definitely. So this week is going to be a shorter vlog because of the hospital visits. I've just got back from Southampton. That's the next county over. We're over in Dorset, but it's a specialist hospital that my husband has to go to, and he's just had his COVID test to make sure that everything's okay for Friday to go ahead. So hopefully we'll get the results tomorrow. It has meant a shorter working day for me, and obviously Friday's a bit of a washout too, and we had the bank holiday on Monday, so I haven't got as much footage as I'd hoped, but hopefully you'll still enjoy this vlog. So follow me through the week and let's see what I get up to. So I was contacted a few days ago by a seller asking if it would be possible for me to make some foiled stickers with a coloured background. So I said that I would have a look. In theory it's possible because I've got pretty good alignment between the two printers, my inkjet and my laser printer that is needed for the foil. And it's taken a lot of tweaking because although I thought it was pretty close, there was a few alignment issues, but I've resolved most of them, and now we're going to have a go at foiling them to see whether or not it works. So let's get going. Okay, I can't deny I'm really nervous. I've popped them through the foilet machine. It's definitely stuck down in places, but even if this doesn't work, I'm going to keep it in so you can help me problem solve. Okay, so that has worked really well. I'm not sure if you can see there. Just bring it up to the camera. So now we have a beautifully coloured background and some fantastic foil as well. I'm so impressed with how these have turned out. As usual, because I'm printing on the vinyl, it's perfect, the foiling. There's no spots that I can see at the moment that it's missed. You might see in some places that the circle slightly offsets. I have tweaked the design to make sure that the actual sticker is centralized to the reef and the text. It's just an overlap so that if the guidelines are off ever so slightly, it just makes sure that there's no white area there. So wow, how cool do they look? Do you think that this is something that I should be offering in my shop? So I have revealed all 3 of them. The lovely lady only asked for 1, but I had to tweak the design a bit. So as you can see down here, the sticker itself is cut off. So it's obviously a learning process, and with anything new, there's going to be a bit of waste. So I went ahead and foiled them, even though I knew this one wasn't perfect, just because it helps me to perfect the technique. So let's just reveal the stickers. As you can see on this one, the original design had them that way and then flipped on the bottom so that I could cut through the central line and post them like that. But because it meant that everything wasn't lined up the same top and bottom, it caused these issues here. So these obviously will not be sent, but it has helped me to learn from this mistake with what to do. And this one was more of an alignment issue. Let me just see if I can get the corner here. It's even foiled the registration marks at the top, which is quite funny. So if you want to have a go at doing this, the background itself, so the tealy colour, is printed on my inkjet, and then in a separate file, everything that needs to be lasered is lined up, and along with the cutting marks. So there we go. It's just easy to do it that way rather than kind of deleting off of one file. Sorry. So look at those. How fantastic do they look? I think the customer is going to be really happy with those. I can see perhaps some wedding designs in my future. I think these look great. Let me know, what do you think? So I've had some happy mail. I don't know if you can see that just there, but it's from the Crafty Giraffe, and I am extremely excited. Last year I saw that she had some adorable personalised pet hangers for the Christmas tree, and I really wanted to get some, but sadly we just lost Boo's little sister Cookie, and it was all a bit too raw, so I didn't. At the end of August, the Crafty Giraffe had an amazing offer on where she was basically doing buy one get one free, and I couldn't resist. So they've arrived, and I thought I'd show you. I'm having to be a bit careful here because I've got a lot in here for presents for other people. I don't want to spoil the surprise. So this is the one that we had for lovely little Cookie. I don't know if you can see that there. She was obviously a Chihuahua, just like Boo, and it's got a little coat on there with her name. And let's see if I can find Boo there as well. Sorry, rummaging through here. I should have been better prepared. Here she is. So exactly the same. And they've come with some wax cord by the looks of it. Yep, to hang them up. So I shall just try and thread these up and show you what they look like. So I have just checked and the offer is still on. I'm not quite sure when it's running to, but if you can, definitely pop across to their website. I'll drop the link below. So they were nice and easy to just tie up because it's waxed cord, and there we go. It's plain on the back, as you can see, but I think the quality is great. It's obviously been done on a laser cutter. Cookie's got a slightly rough part there on her tail, but that can just be sanded back and it'll be fine. I think that it was 6 decorations that I purchased, and including postage it was under £21, which is amazing. Even at full price, I can definitely say these are well and truly worth it. So hop on over to their website and definitely have a look. So this is my current setup. Everything that needs to be cut on the Silver Bullet is being run from my very old laptop. The graphics card is on its way out there, so I'm hoping it hangs on. Then anything for the Silhouette Cameo, the printer or design software, is being run on the backup PC. So it means that my workspace has definitely been shrunk down. I'm tripping over cables, and I'm just hoping that everything holds on until the PC is back for repair. Good morning, it's Wednesday, and as you can see behind me, the sunshine's gone. Temperature's definitely dropping, not surprising because it's early September, but it does mean that my cabin's getting a bit cold, so I'm going to have to fight with myself to not get the heater out too early. This morning I've got lots of milestone boards that I need to get out. I've got a few cake toppers too, and a paper cut card. So let's hop straight in and get it all sorted. So today's order niggle seems to be my Art Deco paper cut card. I've tried running it on the Silver Bullet and it keeps getting chewed up, so I thought that I would try it on the Silhouette Cameo, and now I seem to be having a software problem where the little send to Silhouette that starts it off cutting, the little box is greyed out. So I've had a look online, and apparently it's because the latest edition is full of bugs. So thank you, Silhouette. So I've now had to uninstall, and I'm in the process of downloading a past, more stable version. And I'm really hoping that that will work. I'd set aside 15 minutes for this, and so far we're an hour in and counting. Wish me luck. Finally! It's taken me close to 2 hours to get this all done. The Silhouette decided that it was going to throw a major wobbler, and I was on the verge of contacting them, but luckily I've managed to fix it. So not a good start to trying to get all the orders done, but fingers crossed it should all go smoothly now. Finally, it's done. It's taken an hour and a half longer than it should have, but finally it's finished.
I love croutons.
everyone. Oh my, I am so tired. I worked till gone 10:30 last night, and then I was up at 6:30 working again, trying to get the first day of school boards out because I'm so conscious that lots of them are starting next week. So I want to try and give them the best chance possible of being there in time. Even though lots of them aren't due to be dispatched for another 5 days, I just want to get them all turned around and hopefully have them there ready for the first day of school photos. This week has been a bit intense. It definitely feels like I've crammed 7 days worth of work into just 3. I'm tired. I'm hoping that the weekend's going to be a bit more quiet. And today we have the operation in Southampton. So I have literally, I think, 2 and a bit hours this morning to try and get all of the work done. And then we've got to travel up to Southampton, which is about an hour away. And then my husband will go in, and me and Junior have got to try and kill 2 to 3 hours in Southampton without being able to go obviously into the hospital. I'm very conscious that their R rate's a bit higher than ours, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. But being trapped in the car for total of 5 hours today with my daughter is not sounding like a good plan. She gets bored if we are just going, you know, a 15-20 minute drive away. So everybody wish me luck. I'm not looking forward to it. Hopefully everything will go according to plan and he will be home with us later today. So fingers crossed. This morning I am going to do some more milestone first day of school boards, and then I have some badges and pocket mirrors to make. I decided to make my daughter a little badge to go on her book bag, and 2 of her classmates' mummies have actually ordered the first day of school signs from me, so I am going to send those out for them as well, because I think it's quite sweet and it's a very good idea to be able to just grab your book bag and, you know, they can see it at a glance that that's theirs with the badge on. So hopefully I can get that all designed and ready to go before we set off this morning. So I finished off the badges and I think they've turned out really cool. We've got my tiny one's favourite, the dinosaur, in her favourite colour purple, of course. And the mermaid one, which I really like. And lastly, the unicorn one. There would be a space one if I did want to make all of them to match the book bags. So I think I may do, and I think I'm going to add them to the shop, because although I designed these to be added to their little school bags, I think these would also make a fantastic birthday badge or just a cute little gift. So do you think I should add them? Maybe comment down below and let me know what you think. Finally home. It's really late, but everybody's fed, watered, and Tiny One's gone to bed. So very excitingly, I had some more happy posts waiting for me when I got in. Ta-da! Look how cute that Free Hugs is. I know exactly who this is from, and I thought that I would jump on and open it with you so that you can see my reaction. So a big shout out to Claire, because I know that this is from you. So let's open this up. I'm loving the pink parcel tape there, very on brand. Oh, how cute is this? You are awesome. There's some beautiful yellow packaging tape and her paw prints as well. Lovely sticker. Don't know if you can make that out there. Oh, I'm so excited. Claire is absolutely wonderful. I will drop her link below. You need to check her out. She's very talented. She's got some awesome illustrations as well, and oh my goodness, she's got the two cutest dogs ever. They're both corgis and they are gorgeous. So, oh, there's a little note. Oh, I won't read that out. I'll read that later. Thank you, Claire. We are matching bag sisters. Oh, see, I love this. She's made it look like a tiny little envelope, and then she's got her little sticker there as well, and they're all in different sizes. And oh, I love it. It's made out of a really nice lush vinyl. It's quite smooth. Oh, I love Happy Post. Oh, Claire, thank you. I will take some photos at the end so that you can see all of these. But she's got some beautiful stickers in here. I think I'm going to have to fight Tiny One for this one because she is going to love it so much. And oh, some little button badges. Oh. See, I was just saying about her adorable dogs. I mean, how cute is that? Oh, hopes and dreams. These little tiny button badges are adorable. I absolutely love them. Feeling very special. Thank you, Claire. And I know for sure that the Tiny One is going to be all over these. Oh, there's more goodies in here. Oh, I've been really spoiled. Claire, thank you so much. Oh, she knows me so well. A notebook. I'm actually in the middle. Oh, fantastic. I'm in the middle of sorting out a command centre for my family, because if we have lots of hospital appointments, and with my daughter starting school as well, I know that I need to get a bit more organised. And although I do use my Filofax for when I'm out of the house, it will be handy for my husband to have something so he knows for hospital appointments when I'm working, where I am and where my daughter is. But how cute is this? So this will definitely be going up there, and the fact that it's got an awesome rainbow on as well. And look at the spine. Oh, see, I'm very excited about all of this. Oh, Claire, this is amazing. Thank you. Oh, how fantastic are these? They're Crayola pens. I love a good pen. I'm sure you can see in the background there I have a Buffy mug that is just full of different pens. So I'm now going to have one in every colour of the rainbow just scattered around the place, and probably snuck into a few Filofax and Happy Planners as well. And in here at the bottom is something from my gallery wall. Oh, Claire, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see that. Like I said, I will add some photos, some stills, so that you can see this all properly. But it says, because when you stop and look around, this life is pretty amazing. Claire is a very inspiring person. She's always completely open and honest, and she's such a good cheerleader for me. I like chatting to her because she kind of tells it how it is, but she's very open, so you never fear talking to her. You can just kind of say how you're really feeling. You don't feel like you have to put a front on and kind of say, yeah, everything's good, everything's great. and she's got fantastic advice too. So, you know, and not only that, look how talented she is. And I don't know if you can read that. I am loving that. That is definitely going to make its way into one of my Filofaxes. There's some little cards in there as well, which, wonderful. So Claire, thank you so much. As I said, I will drop the link below because you really need to go and check her out. And definitely check out her socials as well, because I know that she shares photos of her amazing dogs on there and they are adorable. So that's all for me this week. I'm completely done. It's been a bit of an up and down one work-wise. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you have, please do hit the like button, and if you'd like to see some more, then subscribe too. I'm currently working on a plan with me video, which is where I will show you how to perhaps use a planner for your business. It's how I use my Happy Planner, and maybe you'll pick up some tips and tricks. I hope so. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.